Hold on, is that working again? There's probably a hard stutter in the stream there. Damn it. Hold on. There we go. Okay, got that turned back on. Action blindfold? No, like, cause like that's like the black blindfold that goes over your face. That was absolutely a thing in the game normally. That was not that. I know because I've seen a screenshot of the game from 2011 where someone was wearing it. So I know it's real because I remember seeing that screenshot on Scratch of all places. It's an old kids programming website. And people would post their username saying like buddy me on FUSIONFALL. And there was just like one of the ways that you would make friends in FUSIONFALL was just that. I can't even say the blindfold would be a bad idea because I see Superman capes for sale, and that's literally just a red piece of fabric. Exactly. Cheap merch, and it would have done numbers. Okay, we're barely alive here. It's all trios. Good God.
You called? You called?
Okay, we're good, we're good. We're making it. We're surviving.
You called?
We got some more items. Happy New Year's, Pajama Hero. Hello, welcome. I still got a couple of hours left in my time zone, so I still have technically some time to complete all the quests in the suburbs before it happens. Also, thank you again for the 5 gifted subs a few streams ago. I still think about that. That was really nice of you. Everybody, I think you're already following Pajama, but if you haven't yet, make sure to do so. He's a cool dude. Ah, damn it! I should have equipped the Mongo. Fuck. Okay, where am I? You guys got any New Year's resolutions? I don't. Well, I do, but nothing crazy. Nothing I wouldn't already be doing. Of course, it was deserved. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, my New Year's resolution is stream more, because I really, like, died down this December. Which, I mean, it makes sense. It's holiday season. You can only really do so much during the holiday season. But still, it got me to reflect and think, I really should make a point to stream more and do my best to actually be present and live. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, did I do a blue one and a red one at the same time? What was that? Oh my gosh, there's so many Motorillas. I'm not trying to farm them, but I am. We'll save that because I like those things. Save the scamper. Or is this no, yeah, scamp. Scamp, not scamper, just scamp. Sadly though, it is way too late at night for me to do like guitar at the end of this stream. We'll have to save that for next stream. What killed me? Damn it! Ah, dang it! Something killed me. I don't know where it was. Was it behind me? Oh, yeah, there's one behind me. Damn you. Where are you coming from? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's give everybody a gumball because we're gonna need them. We're spending so much time in this dungeon just trying to make it through. Okay.
Professor Utonium.
I can't wait till I get to the point where I have to do infected zone races to get fusion matter. Once I get to the quest drought, that's kind of why I'm doing all of this. Because we have finished off a lot of quests so far. Oh, I can't even. I was gonna show you on the map how much of the area has been cleared of quests, but we can't do that yet. I'll show you guys in a minute. But once we get to that drought, I can finally do the infected zone races, and that means I can finally play the Top Gear theme on stream. Grinding for rare drops helps with that. Well, grinding for rare drops is what got me to be so backlogged on quests in the first place. Once I can clear all the quests... Oh, hey, fusion number 3. What's up? Alright, let's go talk to Bobby Baboon. I can't wait to be done with this quest. Good lord. That was probably the hardest boss approach I have ever done in this game. That was difficult. That was tough. It didn't even matter that I died there. I don't care. Just means we can leave.
Take care.
So, Pajama Hero, how have you been doing? Oh, Bobby Baboon's over here. Hold on.
Hello. Ah, let me finish the quest.
Ah, I never have to go back in there again. Keep the jungle clean. I will. Oh, I can see like some of the twisted trees that you find over in the wilds. So cool. I like that they have that little touch. Pretty good. We are addicted to Minecraft currently. Oh, that's nice. I've been wanting to. I've been thinking about like, do I do a Minecraft Let's Play ever on the channel? But I don't know if that's like something that the channel, like the people who watch the channel, would really want. You know? I mean, you gotta make sure that the stuff that you're playing is people that want to watch. That's something that I'm really thinking about resolving to do better about this next year, is play games that my viewers care about and not just what I want to play. Because, I mean, we did a month of Fallout 4, and we averaged, like, 1 viewer, and that viewer was me. Like, all of November was just me going through a survival playthrough of Fallout 4, and no one gave a shit. So I'm resolving to make sure that my playthroughs are things people will want to watch. Because I know that my channel isn't the type of channel that has that type of network yet, where everyone just is kind of here for whatever. I mean, your channel is at that stage, so you can play things whatever. And I mean, like, I would be tuning in for... I do tune into whatever's going on. I don't care what game you're playing. Because I enjoy your channel. At this stage, though, I'm too new to really have that leeway. And you know, it's good for me to focus on that kind of stuff, focusing on doing a better channel. I should have that mindset, you know? Because, I mean, whatever I'm doing, I'm having a good time playing. I mean, I wouldn't stream something I don't want to do. It helps to play games you can play with other people. That's a good point. I've done a lot of single-player stuff lately, on my channel overall, really. The Legend of Zelda stuff, despite being totally single-player only, has always done pretty well on my channel, though. People like Zelda content. That's the outlier. That will be coming back in the next year. Surprising nobody, we've always done it every year. But yeah, we'll be doing more of that type of stuff. Yeah, Fallout isn't a game that everyone's gonna like personally. You do like those kind of games? I mean, you just don't keep track of everyone's streams. Yeah, exactly. Like, the people who have routinely tuned into my channel just on a whim did so for the Legend of Zelda content. That's not Fallout content. So the type of network I have for people watching my channel, watched it for different reasons. Okay, where do I need to go? Who has quests at the moment? Qbot. Oh, right, that's the one that we're on. Okay. So, this whole section's done. Wilds is completely done. We did that a while ago. But we have most things completed so far. Wait, what am I doing? I should use the monkeys, damn it! Okay. Well, we'll just wait for a slider. We need to go to Goat's Junkyard anyways. If there's ever a time to use a slider, it's right now. New Vegas is one of your favorite games? I haven't played New Vegas in ages. I did a playthrough of it once, like years ago, long before I started streaming. That might be a fun one to revisit sometime, if people want to watch that, though. I don't know. I would probably wait until Fallout 4 New Vegas drops. The mod for Fallout 4 that is New Vegas in the Fallout 4 engine. Then I would stream it. Because a lot of my favorite Fallout 4 mod creators have worked on Fallout 4 New Vegas. And I would love to see those weapons and mods and stuff in their home game. You haven't played it since the 360. Still top 10, though. Yeah, there's a lot of games I haven't played in ages, but are still, like, top-tier games to me. Like Rock Band 3. I haven't played that since high school. That wasn't that long ago, but still. That's not as good of an example as I thought it was. I mean, like, I haven't played it since I started streaming. Like, Rock Band 3 is a game that I haven't touched in ages, or what feels like ages, but that's definitely one of my favorite games I ever played. Pokemon Coliseum, that's the first GameCube game I've ever touched. I love it. That's just because I like Pokemon, but still. Pokemon Ruby, that was my first actual Pokemon title, first mainline. I got that in 2013 when I went to Comic-Con. And like there was one of the vendors had like a Game Boy Advance for sale and various Pokemon games. And I could finally convince my mom to let me have a handheld system. She didn't want any of us to have handheld systems growing up because she wanted us to play games with our brothers. Like if we were going to be playing video games, we need to do things together. We didn't want to like isolate it. She didn't want us isolating ourselves. Which, you know what, made sense. Like, she didn't want to have her kids be kids who just sit around playing video games, doing nothing, sitting on the couch, not interacting. So she did what she could to avoid that and help us, you know, enrich ourselves. And, you know, in hindsight, seeing all the stuff on TV about kids who don't do anything, I'm just like, I'm glad my childhood wasn't like that. Despite how much I wanted to do those games and do that kind of stuff, I'm glad I didn't grow up like that. So I wasn't able to play, like, until I was, like, in the middle of middle school. Could I ever even have a Game Boy? So I never had the chance to play, like, any, like, handheld titles whatsoever until then. And by that point, the system was well and truly dead. I mean, it was, like, dead in 2005. This was, like, 8 years past that. This system was dead. I didn't even get a DS until college. No, the handheld tires were the only thing that kept you alive. We had a Wii, man. That was it. And we weren't allowed to get any single-player titles on the Wii. It had to say at least 2 players on the back of the box. So any of those one-player games that had like this side little multiplayer mode, those saved my butt all the time because it technically was multiplayer. Like Skate It on the Wii, that had this little side multiplayer thing, and I was allowed to get it because technically there was some multiplayer. It was the shittiest little arcade mode at all, but I could still get it. Alright, you're trying to build a shield scrambler? Well, then you're gonna need a frequency booster. Those things aren't easy to find. You want the good news or the bad news? Alright. He says, good news is I have a frequency booster. Bad news is some baddies took it into the infected zone in the junkyard. I bet you knew I was gonna say that, right? Yeah, alright, Coop. Thanks for the help. Let's go get this thing. The only consoles you ever grew up with were plug-and plays. Ooh, we had a couple of those. Those were dicey. They sucked, but they were fun at times. You had your share of stuff too, that's why you like having your own stuff now. Although we both had our own handhelds and games for them. Well, that's nice. Yeah, by the time I could get handhelds, it was well past that being a worry. Like, I got it with my own money at that point. Like, back in the era of me having to ask my mom to buy games like that, it wasn't until I was buying my own games that it mattered, really. Like, by the time I could get my own games, that's when I could finally actually do that. And once you're in that point, it doesn't really feel the same, I suppose, you know? Like, I bought it. Doesn't feel like so special if you had to spend your own money. Does that make sense, or am I just wigging it out?
Yo, it's cool.
Alright, deliver the device to Dexbot. You got it. Nice job, pal. I like Coop. He's cool. I wish I had more Coop stuff. He needs more quests in this game. More things to do in the junkyard. Dude, imagine a scrap Tyrant toy. It's basically a Transformer. I mean, look at this guy. He's a tank with a car and a helicopter. It's all the cool cars in one. A tank, helicopter, and a car. Missed merch opportunity again. Oh, Pajama Hero, you were talking about handheld titles were the thing that kept you alive. What titles were your favorites? When you say that those ones kept you alive, which ones were they? What's your top three? You gotta have one. What's the top three? Maybe in 3.0 there'll be more in the junkyard? I hope so. I mean, especially with the Larry 3000 guys, because I'm pretty sure that was a retribution of adding these guys in. So I'm hoping that they do more with their characters that they brought in. Pokemon, Kirby, and Sonic games. That's a pretty good trio. That's a good trio. I can't knock that at all. That's a solid set. I always wanted to try and get into Kirby because, I mean, the Kirby games are good. They're good stuff. But I never really had those growing up. I still don't have the Kirby titles. The only one I ever had was Kirby's Epic Yarn. And that's literally the only one that, like, doesn't have copy abilities. Except for the first Kirby game. And that was before copy abilities. So I basically didn't have the Kirby experience. We did rent, like, the 20th anniversary Kirby thing for the Nintendo Wii when that was around. Like, we rented it from Blockbuster, which can basically tell you when that happened. So we had that for, like, a couple of weeks. It was cool. Kirby 64 was pretty legit. That was a good title. Okay, we're gonna need to go to the scamp thing. I forgot to use the monkeys again! It's like 7 times this stream I forget to use the monkeys. I'm in shambles, dude. I'm shook. I can't. You had Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Played that a lot. That would have been a good one. Kirby and the Crystal Shards. That's the one I was thinking of. That's a really good one. That's on the N64. I didn't even have that console growing up, but I played it on that Wii port, and that was pretty cool. I remember I was at my grandfather's house, and it's like my aunt-in-law, it's like my It's like she had her games at his house at the time. And that was my first experience with Legend of Zelda. And that was when I got to play, like, just going through Ordon Village in Twilight Princess. And that was the first time I played any Legend of Zelda stuff, and I thought it was so cool. I didn't know anything about what I was doing, but I enjoyed the environment. I just thought it was a very nice place to be. It looked cool. I just rolled around, swam in the water, talked to the NPC. I was just like, this place looks nice. I like this. And it wasn't until years later that I finally got a copy of it for myself. Zelda content. That Zelda games are definitely something I wanted to get into, but never really had the chance to until much later on. Ocarina of Time was your first Zelda game? I actually didn't play that for the first time until, like, when I streamed it as part of the channel. I went into that for the first time, like a year ago. So, very new game for me. Wait, hold on. I got an email? Oh, I don't? Why does it give me the email flashing thing right here? But I'm looking forward to playing more Zelda stuff next year. I should look into the randomizers. I know those are a pretty popular thing on the PC ports of the games. Or maybe the ROM hacks and stuff. Didn't Twilight Princess, like, only recently get, like, fully decompiled? Like, I think we should expect, like, more, like... Because I know Ocarina of Time got decompiled a few years ago. And there were, like, some pretty cool ROM hacks that came after that. I'm hoping for something similar for Twilight Princess in the coming years. I can get rid of that. I can't justify selling either of these because those are my collection items. Okay, Utonian. Ah, it's making me go all the way back there. Okay, at least I'm going to use the monkeys. I'm remembering to use the monkeys. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what ROM hacks come out of the decompiling of Twilight Princess. Because people have done some pretty cool stuff with Ocarina of Time. And Twilight Princess is a whole nother beast when it comes to Zelda games. Like, the progression and the quality. Ah, I'm so excited. Imagine like a revamped, harder, longer, deeper version of like the trial chamber thing in Twilight Princess. What's that thing called again? What was that thing called? Like that subterranean like dungeon delving thing that when you get to the bottom, like you get like an unlimited supply of like something or other. Like you get to the, I think even just like unlimited fairies or something. It was just this really challenging combat dungeon thing. And I loved going through that. I actually have that highlighted on the channel, the last couple of floors of it. And that was definitely a highlight of streaming for me, was going through that.
How are you doing today?
The Pit of 100 Trials. You think I have to double check? I don't think it was called that. I think it was only like 50 floors, wasn't it? But it was a pit of danger is what it was. It was horrifying. Like, I had to, like, stop and plan that out. That was like, you had to plan that like a Shadowrun dungeon. That thing was wild. It was like the pit of despair. Crazy danger. I can't wait to see what, like, people mod for that. Or something in that same vein. For Twilight Princess, just making it like 10 times longer. I would stream the crap out of that just because the combat is so satisfying in that game. Just having all the different sword skills, weapon arts, whatever the term was. I think it's sword skills. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that a lot. I should really do that again. Cave of Ordeals. Yes, that thing. That's the best. The Cave of Ordeals was so cool. I remember when I finally completed it, I still had like a couple of potions at the end. Because there's that one level in there that has like all the different slime things you can collect for potions. I got really lucky and got a couple of the really good ones in that floor. And that saved my bacon and kept me alive for a lot longer than I really should have been. I got really lucky, and it's because I had like all 4 potions filled up with like I got like 2 fairies and 2 of the blue potions that heal you for like I don't know, like 16 hearts or something crazy. That was like just fully heals you. So I was going into there decked out to the nines. I think I had like max rupees with the magic armor, just prepping as much as I could to survive. And if it wasn't for that chew jelly, I don't think I would have made it. The chew jelly being the monsters that, you know, drop potions. If it wasn't for that floor and getting the things I needed, I wouldn't have been able to complete it. I had to plan that out and make sure I was ready to grab those slimes into the bottles at the time and be prepped for it and ready to grab them. Like, I had to have the entire route, like, planned out very solidly. That's a gaming experience that I deeply enjoyed and want to have again. But the Zelda franchise has gone a different way now. It's focused on the Breath of the Wild type of gameplay now, which I don't like as much. It's not the classic Zelda format that I grew up with, which kind of bums me out. I'm hoping that they make new titles that more closely resemble the old stuff, because, I mean, not that Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom are bad games. I mean, they're amazing. Just not the type of game that I like. And that's kind of why I'm so hyped for the ROM hack stuff that'll be coming out. Because I know if they're hacking that game, it's to make more stuff like that game. You know? Alright, mission complete. Please return the Surge Protector. Alright. So I'll definitely be keeping my ear to the ground, listening for any sort of ROM hack stuff that comes out. And if anything catches my eye, I'll definitely post about it in the Discord server. My Discord server, not the Retribution one. To let them know, hey, I'm going to be streaming this. Keep it, I'll put down dates and stuff. That's something I should really be doing more often, is putting future dates for when I'm streaming, rather than just being like, hey, I'm streaming right now, tune in. Because I had not been doing a good job about planning any of my streams in advance. That's definitely been my big pitfall this year, is not letting anybody know about anything in advance and just doing things off the cuff. Double Fusion Trouble, part 4 of 5, almost done. Report, only about 1 more part is required to complete the Shield Scrambler. Please contact DD about obtaining a Dex Labs power cell. So close. What's this one? That's the subterranean one. You know what would have been a cool thing? Like Walmart skateboards, but like with the, you know, designs of the hoverboards. That would have been another merch idea they could have done. Like if I could have like the Sunburst hoverboard as like a skate deck, I would have bought that. Let me sell that, don't need that one. Okay, I don't need that many scamps, I only need 1. Okay, I don't need this one either. Okay, Okay, talk to Dee Dee. Wait, hold on. Don't forget, use the monkeys. I'm not stupid, I can remember.
Hey, where you going?
Haha.
Hang on tight, pal.
Hey PJ, if you save up 1,000,000 points, you can see a scan of Finn's foot. Don't tell him about that. It's there as a joke. I don't want to actually have to send that to somebody. Let me explain it. I'm not a freaky person. I got my foot sized for a pair of boots. During this shoe sizing process, it's at Red Wing Boots, very nice quality work shoe type boots. During the sizing process, they take a 3D scan of your foot and then email it to you. I didn't know that was a thing. I just wanted to know my shoe size so I can buy some shoes someplace else. I went in there, got this really high-tech shoe sizing that I didn't know was a thing whatsoever. And they emailed me a scan of my foot. So I have that now. And, yeah. Cool. You're at 7.2k right now? Well, don't be afraid to use that for, like, changing the game or something else, or, you know, spending them so you don't accumulate 1,000,000 points. I don't want someone to have that many, because that means I have to go track down that email. Foot stream coming soon. Oh, hell, no. No. I refuse. I mean, I'll commit to the bid, but I don't want to. I mean, I'm nothing if not a sellout. I'll put that up in front. I will sell out, but I don't want to. Maybe I should put that behind bits instead. At least I get paid.
You want to go on a mission?
Ooh, sorry, you need a power cell? Sorry, I almost used all of them to power my Pony Puff Princess Entertainment Center.
Toodles.
Well, alright. Retrieve the power cell. Update power cell stolen by Fuse's forces. Dex Labs power cells inside Charles Darwin infected zone. Ah, you're making me go all over the place. You can ask PJ. I have a lot of points on their channel. Don't. We're not doing it. I don't want to do it. I put it there as a joke. I'm not even sure I can still track it down. I have to get my foot sized again. I mean, the foot thing's like out of date by like 3 years. Oh man, I'll have to get an updated scan of my foot. Shifty has the points. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It's stupid. I have so many points on PGA's channel. Well, stop tuning into him and tune into me. Don't stop tuning into Pajama Hero. His channel's great. Definitely tune into him more. To be, most of the redeems are bad for them. Yeah, I can see that. Having redeems that negatively impact the game are pretty funny. That's kind of what my bowling ball redeem is for. Yeah, what are you watching me for? Because you're a good channel, duh. Finkel plays guitar, only sometimes when it's not 11 p.m. at night. I'm looking forward to that stream where we finally do Infected Zone races. I've said that like 3 times now this stream alone. This is my second stream of yours. We'll get there. I thought it was like, I believe that you've been to a few of them already. I think this one's at least your third. You've been tuning in pretty regularly, and I appreciate that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, retrieve the power cell. Hold on. The monkeys keep going. The monkeys keep going. They keep going. There you go. But definitely keep an eye out. If I would recommend you join the Finnegan Finkel Hardy Crew Discord server, because that's where I post things in advance. I don't really post things in advance in the other Discord servers just because I don't want to like overload like the self-promo type of stuff. Maybe you popped in one time during a raid or something. I think you just like showed up more often than you thought, because like I know you were here like the past 2 streams. Because like last time you were here, and that wasn't your first one. So I know it's been at least like 3, I think. He has Milk Mag, and I like the chocolate milk and those shots with the milk in them. That sucks. Yeah, I don't think I could do chocolate milk. I have such a sweet tooth, but all the sweets I've been having this winter has got my stomach feeling gross. I need to cool it down with the sugary stuff. It's making me sick. I can't do it no more. I had way too much chocolate this holiday season. It's got me fucked up. I ain't built for long-term chocolate. Please tell me you hate milk, Finkel. I like milk, I'm not gonna lie. Milk's pretty good. I do not drink it on the regular, though. I absolutely don't. Nothing against it, I'm just usually drinking water. I'm a pro hydro homie. Drink water. Drink water. Don't drink milk. Put that with your cookies. Milk and cookies. If you're using your milk for something other than pairing with your cookies, it's an L take. Because, like, if you don't have that cookie taste in your mouth while you're drinking milk, plain milk by itself is just weird. Like, you gotta do that with something. Milk itself is not a bad thing. But, like, don't just drink, like, I'm drinking whole milk. Stop, you're weird.
Communications online.
Stop crashing out in chat, it's fine. Just because I don't have anything against drinking milk doesn't mean I'm a weird milker or something. I'm not one of the milk monsters. I don't have my mouth glued to the cow's teeth like a crazy person. LMAO. I'm telling you the truth. I ain't no milk crazy. Some people are, and that's nasty. Sure, milk's good for you, but like, it's not the only way to get like a good dose of dairy in your diet. Have some cheese. That's a real person's food. I would eat just cheese, like a chunk of good. I just like eat a hunk of smoked Gouda. I would do that. I did that as part of my dinner today. I just cut off a hunk of Gouda. I was just like, this is awesome. And just, I'm not a weird milk person. I do like to eat hunks of Gouda cheese, though. Specifically smoked Gouda. That's the only type of cheese I would just, like, eat. Because it's really good. If you've never had a pizza with smoked Gouda, you are missing out. It's an unorthodox flavoring, so it's not going to be like traditional pizza. Keep an open mind, smoked Gouda, and, like, ham. W cheese, the platter, our faves at parties. Exactly! Like, smoked Gouda on a slice of pizza with, like, a good, like, fresh, tart type of tomato sauce. Like, you know, like, good Roma tomatoes. Do that up nice. Now that's a pizza.
Do you require a mission?
And like fresh onions. It'll probably make your mouth, like your breath smell terrible, but like it would be a good pizza. I mean, onions on anything are gonna make your breath so bad, right? Isn't that how that works? Okay, find Fusion Dexter's hideout. Proceed to the infection zone in Genius Grove. Okay. I feel like I'm spending a fortune in the monkeys right now. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna get a crate so I can sell something to get some of my money back. Wait, Shifty, what were you laughing at when you redeemed the Midna laugh? What's so funny? What you laughing at? You laughing at my cheese habits?
Need a lift?
Are you anti-cheese? Make it back from the missions. I got so many quests to do. Hold on, how many I got left? Oh god, it's just it's so. Oh, you're just redeeming stuff. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I feel like that sometimes. Will Number 2. I haven't even been to Sector V yet. God. Okay, we got that Cubot one. That one's almost done. We should be, like, almost done with this stuff, though. I don't think Mr. Harriman has that many. I think he has a couple. I think number 2 has, like, a couple. Will's probably only got, like, 2. We might be able to finish this before I hit... If I keep pushing these out, I might be able to actually finish all the suburbs quests before we hit midnight. Oh my god, we might actually be able to do it. I didn't think we could. Yes. I didn't think we could actually do it. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. And certainly not cheese is one of the best foods. Exactly. That's why I have a whole character named after him. Where the hell is he anyways? Isn't he in the Darklands or something? I remember when I was playing as a kid, he was always be like next to Flapjack over in Leaky Lake. Ah, dude, remember Flapjack? Nobody talks about Flapjack anymore. They only talk about Flapjack in the context of like, this later animator used to work on this show, but no one ever like talks about Flapjack for the sake of enjoying Flapjack. You know that? No one ever, like, people always talk about Flapjack and be like, this was like the stomping grounds for a lot of really great animators before they made a different show. No one ever talks about Flapjack for the sake of it being, in and of itself, a good show. And that's kind of an L take, because Flapjack wasn't bad. It was a decent cartoon. I wouldn't say it was crazy good. It wasn't my cup of tea, but I'd put it right up there with, like, tuning in, watching an episode of Camp Lazlo or something. Good cartoon, enjoyable, never afraid to watch that one. Well, okay, there was a couple episodes of Camp Lazlo that actually scared me as a kid, but that's because I was a weird kid. What was it with like the early mid 2000s and having like a scary episode? That was such a thing as a kid, you know? I feel like that all really started like after Invader Zim showed up. People just started making like scary episodes every now and then. Like something that would like scar you for life. Like this one episode of a cartoon that would like leave you like, oh, I'm scared. That was not right. I should not have seen that episode.
So long.
That was like after Invader Zim showed up. That just like happened. People just started making like freak ass episodes. Shipwrecker dropped some Flapjack items. Where's the entrance? Where's that Shipwrecker dude? He's not in here, is he? No, you're not talking about that. Oh shoot, Fusion Confucius. He's so damn cool. Fusion Dexter's great. Fusion Dex Pex. Oh, sick. Dude, that's legit. I need to get like a spare set of those. Are there regular Dex Specs? I should get some Dex Specs. Bravo Beach. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I should have figured that one. Here we go. All right, it's now 11 o'clock. We have 1 hour to go. Last hour.
Hey,
You did it. Won an amazing battle. Get out of there right away. Yeah, I'm trying. Let's get over to the exit. What is this thing? What is this rock? I want to see. Painted rock. Alright, fair enough. I thought I'd have a more interesting name than that. You buy them at Tech Square? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. There's a dude who sells the glasses.
you want to go on a mission? You're the best.
Let's just say thanks for protecting his lab secrets. Well, you're welcome. Thank you. You're so kind to me. Alright, where am I going again? Got it. Wilt has a quest for us. Because we can be able to fly over there, do the quest for Wilt, and then fly over to Sector V, do that quest. And I think we just end off with Mr. Harriman. Okay, Peach Creek. Alright. barely under the wire. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna finish them all off. We're gonna celebrate by getting a new nano. Wait, we can't do that today. We still have to do all the quests and we still have to do all the ones over here. Shit. Ah, I forgot. We still have to do all of downtown. Yeah, we're not getting this next nano for a while. Whatever. Everything's in shambles anyways. I love the soundtrack for this game. They cooked with this one. Also, the fusion crates are 100% chance drop from some missions. I know, like, there was one earlier that I accidentally left the fusion place before I was supposed to, and I got an extra one. Now it's a new year here, yay. I'm running out of time. I don't have much time left. It's all over. It's all over. Only one mission per item, though. Yeah. We did one earlier that got us something. I forgot what it was, though. Wasn't like a backpack for somebody? Look, I don't have time to go check that. I gotta go. I gotta keep moving. Okay, so it was... Actually, it is this way. Okay. You go talk to Will and get the thing. In the meantime, we're gonna... Because there was an item that we got. It was this, the Fusion #2 flight helmet. We got 2 of them because we accidentally left the place before we were supposed to, so we had to go back in and fight them again. Wasn't this another one of those things, the Fusion Bubble Octi? I think so. Oh my God. I can't believe I ended up with 3 of these fuckers. Hola, feliz año, ¿cómo está? I am sorry, I am not familiar with Spanish. I cannot speak that. I'm sorry. You are welcome to enjoy the stream, though. I'm sorry I won't be able to speak your language. Alright, Deluxe Planecaster. This one is... Okay, the last beautification mutation quest. We can finally get that one done. And then we could finally finish off all the suburb stuff. I can't believe how many, like, level 12 quests, like, right at the end of the suburbs we still had to go. Okay, Ansville. Because we really did just, like, end up with a bunch of quests. Like, we put off so many. Man. Alright, head to Habitat Homes. Haha.
Hey, where are you going?
See, I'm remembering to use the fast travel after like failing like half a dozen times, or more than that actually, all stream. Alright, he even gave me a hall pass so I can get into his office in the school, but some ram cycle monsters took it. Don't be mad at me, it was that guy with the pipe from the beautification organization. He told me to pay me $5 whole for each refuse poster that I messed up. So it's Fusion Father who's been making all this mess. This is a long-ass quest line, too. 6 of 6? There's not that many 6-parter quests in this game. It's actually kind of cool that there's a 6-parter quest for Habitat Homes. Because this really is just like the last part of the suburbs you ever end up going to. So, like, unless there are a bunch of quests in the suburbs, you would never, like, go to Habitat Homes for very long. So it's nice that they made a point for people to, you know, stick around here and get things done, to enjoy the part of the map. And where does it want me to head over to? Why does it want me to go into the corner over there? You translate, they said, hello, happy new year, how are you? Oh, I'm doing quite well. Thank you for translating, Shifty. And sorry, Rojo Luna. Oh, Rojo Luna. I'm sorry, my pronunciation is horrible. I'm doing quite well. Happy New Year to you too. Okay. Defeat ram cycles, get the hall pass. What anime-inspired clothing or accessory will arrive in FUSIONFALL? I mean, there's been quite a few things recently. I mean, I know that they added the sword from Berserk recently. I remember when I got that as an item drop. That was basically an accident. Who was I helping farm for that at the time? Was that Spectre? I was helping Spectre farm for it, and I got it by accident. I only opened like a dozen crates at the time, and I got it. Yeah, so I got the sword from... There are Gojo glasses in Retribution right now. I think I have those, actually. Hold on. I think they're in my bank. They're actually some pretty sweet glasses. I'll have to go check that out. Okay, go to Charles Darwin Infected Zone. That was with you? That was with you? Yeah. I'm glad you got it, like, in the same loot timing. Because, like, I think I gave you the one that I got because I felt really guilty after getting it so fast. It was pretty, like, I did not earn that whatsoever, so... I did not do the I did not do my fair share of grinding whatsoever. But it was pretty funny, the fact that I got it with like doing no grinding whatsoever. Man. I'm getting too greedy. I would have been there by now. To be honest, I gave you the one I got. Oh, so the one I have in my bank is the one that you got? And you have the one that I got? So you basically just traded? Do you want yours back? I'll give you the one that you gave me, and you can be the one I gave you. That would be kind of dumb, but it would be funny to meet up during a stream one day to do that. To just trade a rune sword for another rune sword. We could do that. That would be dumb. That would be fun.
Hey, it's Will.
You'd like to one day add Gwen's normal shirt to the game, as well as the pilot shirt. Yeah, Gwen's shirt would be a fun item. I don't feel like there's that many like female character model specific items in the game. There's some pretty cool dude items in the game though, but I feel like... But there's also, like, actually there's this one jacket from the Halloween event that looked way cooler on women than it did on dudes. So I mean, like, I suppose the female characters do get their fair share of cool items. It's actually a neat split in this game that, like, both males and females do get cool looking items. There's not that many games like that, you know? Nah, that makes it special. Also, I've already crock-potted it. Oh, okay. I love it's giving us the loading screen music in here. After a 6-part quest, we get to listen to the cool music during the boss fight. I can't even find him. He's not even on the minimap. I suppose we could always grind for 2 more. I got too many things I need to collect, though. Because once I hit level 36, we're going to go back through and go grab all the items I've been wanting to grab this whole time. Because there's been a few items that I've just put by the wayside and haven't taken the time to get. There's a few that I have, but there's a bunch that I didn't. I did take the time to go out and get the whole Underfist outfit, which was frustrating as all hell. Ooh, yeah, Grandpa Max having his Hawaiian shirt, that would be a nice item. I can't deny that. That would be a good one. Yeah, I would like to have that one in the game. Okay, we barely won. Good job, you can leave now. Any items? No, okay, let's... Hold on. still need to find the hat you were looking for. You've been a bit distracted lately. We'll do some grind once we clear all the quests here, like fully clear out all the quests and get to level 17. Then I think we can do a little bit of grinding. Actually, you know what? At that point, I think we need to just get those levels. We've been away from the level creep for a while. We need to finally pick up the pace on that because we haven't gone up a level in like 5 streams. We've been ready for one for ages.
Professor Utonium. Take care.
We could have leveled up ages ago. We just haven't.
Very nice repair for transport.
Man, these things look so cool. Just the teleport platforms. Be up to 109 gold crates so far. Ugh. Don't talk to me about that. That sounds horrible.
Need a lift? See you later.
Alright, where do we gotta go now? Okay, Sector V. We can use the scamper for that.
Let's fly.
And we still have 48 minutes to go. We should be low on quests. We should be running through them all. There shouldn't be that many left to do. We should be almost done, I think. There shouldn't be that much left. We should be pretty good. We should be good. We should be good. We should be able to get them all done by the end of the day. At least for the suburbs. Because I think we just finished the Wilds grind last time. And then we went over to finish off those 2 guide quests, which we finished one of them today. But yeah, we're clearing out an entire section of the map all in one day. That's huge. As you've been told, it has the lowest drop rate in the game so far. Even more than like the Halloween event items? Like even worse than the feather? The feather was bad, dude.
Can I interest you in some boosts? Or
I got to like 700 crates on that one. The feather. I did not get the quills though. The quills, that's dumb. That's for stupid people.
move along. Can I interest you in some boosts?
So worse than those? Oh god. I'm sorry. I will not help you with that grind. I have some self-respect. That's not happening. I mean, good luck, bud. I'm not doing it. Do it yourself. You call the roadkill in Spanish as the motorcycle? I mean, you still got the tires. You calling me a dummy? Yeah! Damn right I'm calling you a dummy. You gotta have some self-respect. You can't be grinding those quills. It's crazy. Quills took so long. Did you actually do it? Did you actually get all of them? Dude, that's unhinged. That's fundamentally wrong. That's just straight up stupid. Mad impressive, though. Absolutely impressive. I'm blown away. I can't believe anyone actually got the whole thing done and got the wing. What is the wing? I don't even know what it is. I just know that the quills existed. I have never seen one with my own 2 eyes. Let alone whatever the wing is. It's on your character. Okay, can you log into the game? I want to see it. We could probably do that next stream. We can do that next time. I'll try to stream tomorrow as well. Not so late though, but you know. If any of y'all have the day off tomorrow, tune in again and we'll do some more crap. Okay, how many quests do you got? Damn it, he's got multiple. Oh, fuck, 1 of 5. We're gonna be here forever. It's all over. It's all over.
Get him. Good luck. You can do this. See you next time.
Yeah, we're in shambles. It's not happening tonight. The jig is up, boys. That's part 1 of 5. Everything's over. 44 minutes, not enough. It's we tried. I'm giving up. We'll do them as quickly as we can, but yeah, it's over.
Hey, it's number 2.
Hey, the bullhorn boomstick. Classic. You'll show next stream. Alright. We'll see it. We'll have a look at the wing. Pajama, you got one too, right? Yeah, if you guys both want to log in and flex all over me and make me look bad, tomorrow's the day to do it.
Want a mission? Fantastic work. Go get 'em. Bye for now.
Okay, barrel bashers. You have one as well. Oh my god, why do you all have them? Stop being someone unemployed. Do something with your lives. I'm making fun of you because I'm jealous. Can't wear though, level 30 item. Oh my god, dude. He almost made the wing on stream, which he's under-leveled for, but you stopped him. Under-leveled, no. It sucks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, man. That's sad. That's really sad.
Online.
Reminder, transportation systems cannot be used until we have checked in the chosen destination. Yeah, I know. That's why we went around the entire map and unlocked every single monkey. Thank you, Computress. We literally checked all of them. Well, at least in the continental FUSIONFALL universe. We have not done squat in the Darklands yet. We have not gone there. It has not happened. Ultra Magno Beetle. Yep, here we are. I can't imagine crafting that thing. Because each of those quills is a nightmare. If it would have made a great clip, it would have made a really funny clip. That would have been really depressing, though. Not gonna lie, that would have sucked. Funny, but sad.
Stupendous. Go get 'em. See you next time.
Okay, luckily these Ultra Magno, the helping number 2 quest is going really quick. I don't think we'll be able to get through Lawbreakers and Jawbreakers quickly enough, though. Like these quests are going great because they're level 4 quests. We are literally 4 times over the level. It would have made it great, but I'm not going to be mean and let the excitement turn into disappointment. Yeah, that's smart. You don't want to be that guy to just let the sad thing happen. What are these guys? Petroleum thugs. I have absolutely no recollection of these guys from the base game. I completely have no memory of these things ever existing.
You there?
Alright, put the flange delimiter back in the scamper. Stop fighting me, I'll fight you later. Or never. Man, Sector V is so cool. I wonder why the 2 center parts are so off-center. I wonder why that's done that way. It always kind of bugged me as a kid, like, why is it off-center? But I mean, like, it doesn't have to be on-center. I mean, it's chained the way it is. It'll stay wherever you want it to be. Man, this hoverboard looks so cool with this outfit. I am styling right now. So this is also, so the gun's called the Scamp, and this is called the Scamper. What a relief the Scamper is safe again. I mean, if you can't trust a huge camper to fly you to safely to another area, what can you trust? It triggers the OCD. It
Attention
does.
operative.
It really does trigger the OCD. Okay. We'll do the Mad Mowers because that one's quick. It's not a multi-part quest. We can just kind of get that one out of the way. Slider system is in danger. Oh no, not the slider system. I was using that earlier today to get around. That's how we got to Goat's Junkyard in time. People don't use the slider system enough. It's so cool. I love that thing. Oh, look at that. They got a little tire swing. That was cute. Hey, Evil Concarn discount weapon outlet. I can see it over there. Wasn't that like the show? That was the show that came before Billy and Mandy, right? Or no, that was Grim and Evil. I think it was like Evil Concarn, Grim and Evil, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Then it was gonna spiral into Underfist, but that never got off the ground, which sucked. Shame that. Underfist would have been a great show. Because that was like 2008. That would have been another prime show to go right during that, like Dawn of Adventure Time regular show. Could have had Underfist right in there in that mix of creators making good cartoons. But I don't think it would have lasted through the, at least it lives on as items in FUSIONFALL. I don't think it would have lasted for very long just because the amount of management changes that happened between 2008 and 2010. It feels like every year management changed. It was a wild upheaval time frame for Cartoon Network. They were in a crazy time. And things didn't really settle until like the Teen Titans Go era, which was a really horrible spot for it to settle on. Because then it was like literally nothing but Teen Titans Go for like days on end. Like literally nothing but that single cartoon, which if you weren't a fan, it completely removed any reason to watch Cartoon Network and alienated a ton of their fans. And that's why Cartoon Network died, was that. That was the reason. They played one show. That's not a channel, that's a show. You can't do that. And that killed Cartoon Network. They went from the greatest channel ever. Genuinely, whenever I turn on TV, that was the first thing I would do, is go straight to Cartoon Network. And then when that died, I basically stopped watching network television altogether. In 2013, I just, like after the Teen Titans Go stuff really kind of took hold, I stopped watching network television completely. I just started watching anime on Netflix and just gave up on anything. I just started watching Soul Eater and a bunch of older anime that I already finished. I hadn't seen a new show until like... It was years until I actually saw a newly broadcast show after 2013. I can't even remember. Like, it was literally years. Because I was just catching up on older anime for like a long time. I'm gonna have to think about that. Hold on. You like how Class of 3000 has some rep in this game too? You know what really should have a little more rep? Secret Saturdays. They're underrepresented in FUSIONFALL right now, and frankly, that show deserved a little more. Thank you for protecting the slider system. It sure is fun to ride. It is. More love for the slider system. Okay. Barrel Bashers. It is 11:25. Yeah, there's no way we're getting all these done. We still got more things for number 2. We got all 5 the Lawbreakers and Jawbreakers. It's over. Alright, let's wait for a slider. They had more in Academy. We really need... There's some things in Academy that were good. Like, Academy was a controversial update, but not all of what it did was bad. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. During the Teen Titans Go era, technically there were new shows airing, like, because I know there were episodes of like Adventure Time that aired during that era. When did they air them? Hold on, when the hell did that show get new episodes? Because they only ever like, I literally don't think they showed anything but. When the hell did they find the time to show new episodes if they were busy showing Teen Titans Go? It had good things, just badly implemented. Yeah, I mean, like, there were things I liked about Academy Update. The Johnny Bravo Nano, for example. Just having that was cool. I love that Nano, it was great. I used to use that and a Mongo. I didn't care it was 2 Adaptiums. I had 2 revives, I was hyped. Okay, Barrel Bashers, okay. Yeah, once it hits midnight, we're not gonna have completed it, but we will celebrate. That'll be a good time to do some of the redeems. I should probably click on some of those myself. If only I had some fireworks or something. Oh wait, I got this thing of sparkling grape juice. I forgot I had this. I'm staring at it right now. I just forgot it's right here on my desk. I'll pop that open and have some grape juice. Because I don't drink alcohol.
You there?
God, I'm such an overgrown child. People say I look young. Maybe I literally am an overgrown child. Maybe I just age slowly. That's weird. Nothing wrong with some sparkling juice. Exactly. Yarr. Do you think the candy pirates are helpless tadpoles that we need to be saved by a mere child? Guess not. Well, bring me the remains of those barrel bashers. Alright. I do like the sparkling grape juice. Because that's what we had growing up. Because we couldn't have alcohol. And you know what? Just because I can have it now doesn't mean I'm going to start. We got a tradition, damn it. Sparkling grape juice. Like real men. Real men who can't hold their liquor. We do what our mom tells us, and we don't turn to alcohol. Our mom told us to not drink, so we didn't. We eat our Flintstone gummies. We clean behind our fingernails. We listen to our moms. We're adults. Wait, hold on. I think the monkeys take us directly where we need to go rather than the scamper.
Hey, where are you going? Let's fly.
I like the giant plank for the thing. That's cool. Mouths. Is that a reference to something? Or is it just mouths, a FUSIONFALL thing? I've said that before about that. I want to know if that's a reference to something, and I haven't looked it up yet. Mouths. Alright, 11:30. We finally hit exactly half an hour left. We still got 5 quests. We got such a hassle left to do. I don't think we can make it. We're definitely getting through a lot of them, though. It's the PPG grocery store. Oh. Explains why it's in Pokeoaks, then, because that's...
Want a mission?
Isn't Pokeoaks from PPG? Am I remembering that right? Did great and don't mind Sticky Beard. He's secretly grateful. He's just cranky ever since his ship crash landed. He's embarrassed to be a landlubber.
Stupendous.
Hydro hammers are attacking the cul-de-sac. Can you help? Those Eds don't have much in the way of superior offense.
Get 'em.
I mean,
I'll
the
be waiting.
Carport Fort's a pretty good defensive location, but offensive it is not. Like, K&D's right on that one. Number 2's got that. Got their... What was the word I'm thinking of? He's got his finger on the pulse of it. That's what the phrase I was thinking of.
Where you headed? Hold on to your lunchbox.
Okay. So it wants me to go... Okay, just outside the back of it. Okay. Yo, yeah, Pokeox is PPG. Haha, I did know something. I probably Googled it like years ago. I never watched if it was PPG. Never had anything against it. It just never was on when I was growing up. Or whenever I was tuned in. I watched a lot more Ben 10 than anything else. I love Ben 10. That was my jam as a kid. I watched so much of that. Remember the Wii game Ben 10 Protector of Earth? Now that was a game. That's why their house is there. Alright, yeah, they do have that one house in Pokeoks. Keep forgetting that thing's there just because there's like no real... There's like one quest that has you go over there. Pokeoks feels just kind of like an empty episode. FUSIONFALL loved Ben 10 with all the rep it had. Well, I mean, that's fair. Ben 10 was like Cartoon Network's biggest, and I do mean biggest, property. Like, Ben 10 was basically their SpongeBob. It was... Like, they were making money hand over fist with it, especially because of all the different merch opportunities with that. Like, good merch opportunities. Like, every single one of those aliens, 10 out of 10 toy would sell. It just sold toys like crazy. It was the franchise any cartoon would want to have. Like, any network would be begging for a show like Ben 10. Cartoon Network was lucky enough to have it. So it made sense that there's a lot of Ben 10 rep in FUSIONFALL. I found it interesting how much Ed, Edd, and Eddy rep it had, because I never watched it as a kid. But I mean, in hindsight, it was just because I couldn't stomach it. So I didn't really get into cartoons until like the end of the Ed, Edd, and Eddy era. Like, I really didn't start getting into cartoons until like 2007 timeframe. So kind of when that era was on its way out, sadly. So like, I was really getting into cartoons like right during that Alien Force era of Ben 10. That's really what I was growing up with. It makes sense. Ed, Edd and Eddy was the longest running CN show. It lasted 10 years. That's a really good point, because it was like, it came out pretty early on into Cartoon Network's like main bulk of its career and lasted throughout the golden era of Cartoon Network. There's a lot of shows that could have lasted longer, but just got kind of muddled up with the issues of management. There were definitely some shows that stood the test of time and lasted anyways, just by on how good they were. Things like Gumball. Outstanding cartoon. And it definitely lasted a while. Because it was good enough to. Also, Adventure Time. Massive. I cannot say how important Adventure Time is as a cartoon and as a piece of media. I mean, just with having Marceline play the bass alone, there was a tangible shift. Bass was a lot more popular as an instrument because of Marceline. It had, like, Adventure Time had ramifications outside the cartoon sphere. It had ramifications on music as a whole. Adventure Time was huge. Didn't it get like an Emmy for that one episode of, like with Marceline's past with Simon?
Stupendous.
I mean, granted, that deserved like awards. Adventure Time has had a huge impact in culture. It was definitely a cultural shift with that cartoon. I wouldn't say that you could have like things like God, what was it called? What was it called? What am I thinking of?
Need some weapons?
It's the Gemstone Show. What was that one? Steven Universe, that one. That show would not be what it is without Adventure Time coming before it. Adventure Time paved the way for a lot of cartoons. A lot of them. Like Infinity Train. I don't think that would have come around without Adventure Time. It's another really important one. Shame that never really got going. That had potential. Can you even watch Infinity Train anywhere? I've never had a chance to see an episode. I saw clips, I saw snippets, I saw, read through synopsis and information about the show, and it sounded like something that had a ton of potential. I never had the chance to watch it. Ben 10, Adventure Time, and PPG are the big three of CN. I'm thinking about that and being like, I feel like there's others in that, like that we're missing though. I mean, Ben 10, yeah, Adventure Time, yeah, but PPG? I mean, yeah, but like, I feel like something's missing. Like, there should be like a big 5. There's a couple other cartoons that really should be in there, like Ed, Edd and Eddy, and like Gumball, I would say. I wouldn't say regular shows up in that same list. Gumball was definitely a big show, but I don't say it was like culturally impactful as like Adventure Time was, though. I would say, I think Adventure Time got taken down with the HBO Max stuff, yeah. You never got to see it either. You remember initial promo having an ARG involved in it? It was so cool. It's such a shame, because like, I feel like Cartoon Network was finally starting to rebuild before that happened. And now it's just kind of all over.
Hey, where you going?
Which sucks, because, like, where can you even go to, like, if you're a cartoonist, where do you go? Like, what? There's no, like, network television's dead. Now it's streaming services, and they're way too big to keep an eye out for small talent anymore. I mean, nowadays, you really kind of just gotta, like, make your show yourself and put it on YouTube or something. I mean, independent cartoons have definitely gotten a lot better, but it's just because there's nowhere else for them to go. I mean, network television's dead. Streaming services are the mess that they are. What do you got left? Just doing it yourself. That's why things like Glitch Productions are so
What
big.
can I get for you today?
Because what's the competition? It's leading a lot of things that otherwise wouldn't be able to get their rise. I've come out of what they normally wouldn't have been able to. I mean, independently distributing a cartoon would have been insane. Absolutely insane in like 2007. I mean, imagine that, trying to distribute a cartoon without a network during prime Cartoon Network, prime Nickelodeon era. Like, that's just, you can't do that. Like, during the era of, like, you know, like the end of OG Ben 10, Ed, Edd and Eddy's in full swing, Kids Next Door is around, you got Avatar: The Last Airbender on Nickelodeon, SpongeBob's right in the midst of its post-movie era, before things got bad. If you wanted to independently do a cartoon, you're screwed. But nowadays, what's the alternative? I mean, you kind of don't have any alternatives. You can kind of just do whatever you want, post it to YouTube, there you go. kids just play Roblox now. I mean, that's definitely a big market, big medium. But I'd say YouTube's the huge market just because it's just where you go. And it really sucks just because monetization on that site's an absolute nightmare. Too many avenues to keep them entertained. I feel like there's a loss of cohesion with like unified, like every kid's watching Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, like, you know, the channels that you watch growing up. All those unified experiences aren't so unified anymore. Which, I mean, it's a good thing. There's a diverse culture now. People are seeing things that other people aren't seeing. Your childhood experience is going to be a little more unique these days. Sorry, I dropped my phone. But at the same token, like, you're not going to be able to share those experiences with your friends so easily. That's hard. I mean, we all grew up with, like, these same things. We didn't grow up with each other. We all grew up around the same things. We still have those shared memories as unshared as they were in the moment. It's an important thing. And you can't really do that
Where
anymore.
you going? Let's fly.
I mean, there's definitely some people who have managed to create those shared memories as creators in spite of the fractured area that we are in now. Sadly, a lot of cartoons do make a Roblox game now to get those kids to watch their stuff. That's actually kind of wild, though. But I do remember seeing a lot of tie-in Roblox items back when I played that. I played that in high school for some reason. I have no idea why. I just goofed off on there because I had a shitty laptop at the time. The only stuff my computer could really handle. It's not like I wanted to play Roblox. I would just play the rip-off Roblox titles of games I actually wanted to play. I didn't have a choice. I had a shitty laptop, so I just played what I could. Turn the graphics to minimum on Roblox and just play the rip-off and enjoy it as much as I could. There was a rip-off of Payday that I played on Roblox that I enjoyed.
Where you headed?
And it was like Call of Duty rip-off type of thing that I played. A rip-off of Sea of Thieves in some way that it was actually kind of different, kind of its own thing, but it was, you know, still a pirate game that I played in lieu of playing Sea of Thieves. And various other things that I used to scratch the itch of games that I couldn't afford or couldn't, you know, actually manage to get to run on my computer.
Want a mission?
Like, there were definitely some free games that I wanted to play that I couldn't. Okay, Coop's got a quest for us now. Okay, we're down to like 16 minutes. We're running out of time.
You need some armor? See you later. Need a lift?
Oh man, how many are we gonna get done? You think we'll be able to get the Lawbreakers and Jawbreakers quest line done before we run out of time? I don't know. We've definitely kind of cutting close to the wire here. We won't be able to complete the suburbs today, sadly. We're getting close, though. Really close. I'll take it. I mean, we're getting close. There are good games on the platform. I never really used it to play the games that I never played Roblox for Roblox, though. I played it because I wanted to play other games that I couldn't afford to, in one way or another. Because, I mean, at the time, my computer couldn't even run Team Fortress 2 solidly enough. My computer was bad. So part of the reasons why I was so happy that FUSIONFALL got back, because it was a really good game that I knew I loved, that I knew my computer could handle. I mean, it was a game from like 2008 for like kids. Of course it was gonna be able to run on shit computers. It's not like they could have. It's not like you can make a game for kids that they're, you know, second gen, back of the, you know, bargain bin computer.
Need a lift?
You would need to make it so that it could run on a bad computer at the time. Yeah, when I was a kid, we played things like Pop Tropica, Webkins, and FUSIONFALL. That's what we did. It's always surprised me that FusionFall is only 2 to 4 gigabytes. This game can run on a toaster. I mean, to be fair, that's kind of the size of a lot of games of the era. If you look at like basically any Wii game, they're all about that size. And I mean, like, the Nintendo Wii, FusionFall were kind of hitting the same market, so the scale of all of those games isn't going to be, it's going to be about the same. I mean, I know I have a different perspective of it now. Just
Right? I've totally
okay.
Are you going by Burger Frenzy?
Collect first Goopy Trap. Fusion matter speeding in the junkyard. If those Goopy Traps go off, there'll be too much to handle me to pick up 3 of those things to get rid of them pronto. Okay.
Hello, and prepare for transport.
Because I mean, after like down. Uh oh. Well. Come on, let me get back in. Oops. Okay, well. You know, the login speed on this game is actually making this not that big of a deal. Huh. Cool. That happened. Game crashed. This game isn't totally stable. I should probably, I'm not gonna bother talking to anybody on the dev team like, hey, it crashed when I use this warp thing. They know. They know. That's not unique. I'm just glad I got back in the game in like 10, 15 seconds. That's one of the benefits about this game being so old and so easy on your computer. With modern hardware, it takes like no time at all to get back in. That's a silver lining. The Open Fusion launcher is so good. Yeah, I know.
It's cool.
This is awesome. Oh, remember back in the day when you had to watch like a 30-second ad to launch FusionFall? AQW runs well to decent on laptops, depending on the number of players in the room. Okay. What's AQW again? Sorry, I just totally glossed over. I don't know what game you're talking about. Yeah, the Open Fusion launcher is pretty good. Man, this gooey junk quest is gooey.
Reading me?
You only got one more, but watch out. The monsters have stashed it trap in a car trunk and it's primed to explode. What a time. Those FusionFall ads are how I found out Omniverse was gonna premiere. Oh, wow. Oh, Adventure Quest World. I remember that. Wait, no, I played Adventure Quest 3D. I played that. That was a fun one. I played the Adventure Quest 3D for a short time there. Because at the time, I was looking for a new MMO to play, because it was kind of in between different things at the time. I was just like, I want to play an MMO, but I'm not sure what I want to play. Luckily, FusionFall's back up and going, so that's got me pretty solid. But yeah, it was definitely FusionFall that guided my taste in games. Because this game got me into MMOs, and that type of gaming has always been in my head. Like, this is what video games are all about. It still gets updates, by the way. Oh, that's neat. Alright, use the containment unit. Yeah, I can do that.
You reading me?
You can get rid of those things by talking to the one of the sacked agents over there. Oh yeah, those are the guys you talk to for the end of the thing. Wait, what the? This doesn't have a collision on it. Wait, there are things clipping through this. Huh. Is this supposed to have collision? I feel like it should. Textures are all kind of warped. Hold on. Oh, hey, Beanie Hat. Adventure Quest 3D is a good one. They're making ports of Adventure Quest World called Adventure Quest 2D for PC and mobile. Well, that's cool. I actually got into playing World of Warcraft late into high school. Because, I mean, like, that was at a time where FUSIONFALL wasn't up and running. I think that was in between Retro and Open Fusion, so that's when I got into World of Warcraft. Did you get addicted to WoW? Nah, I never even paid for membership. I just reverse catfished this 40-year-old woman into getting me a membership for free, so I didn't have to pay for it. She knew I was a teenager. She got what was coming to her. I got the membership and then ghosted her. W sugar mamas. No, this was not a sugar mama. This was like a... I'm not gonna say it because it's not clean thing. No, not the teenager. Yeah, it was a troublesome situation, but I played it to my benefit. This is like, I know exactly what's happening here. I know what to do. I'm gonna get myself some money. I'm gonna get myself some free membership. Was that wrong of me? Sometimes I think that was probably not a kind thing to do. But then again, it was an unkind thing to do to an unkind person. So you know what? I was just like, oh, whatever. Fuck it. I don't care enough to get upset about it no more. But hey, free membership. Only time I ever had a membership in that game. Which was really fun because I could finally, you know, explore more areas. Because that was before they kind of collapsed the level range in World of Warcraft. Because at some point they reduced the level cap. Not expanded the level cap. They reduced it. They brought it all the way back down to like 60. They took it from like 140 to 60. Just collapsed everything. But they left the free-to-play level cap at 20 still. So you may have still only been level 20, but that level 20 is goes a lot further than it used to. So that was actually kind of cool when the level cap collapsed because I could actually explore a whole lot more content. You can basically do the entire base game in retail WoW for free now. Just because level 20 is enough to do all of that stuff these days. But at the time, it wasn't, so you could only go through like a couple of the starting areas. So I ended up getting like a membership. I think I paid for it myself once. And with that, I actually just kind of went through the undead quest line and just enjoyed the areas for it. Because it really scratched that same itch of when I was a kid, just going through the wilds and just enjoying the environment of it, doing quests here and there, and just taking in the environment of it. Really doing what I did as a kid in a different game. And that was a lot of fun. That's something that I feel like games didn't... Like, I couldn't find a game to do that with until I discovered WoW and was able to get that type of experience out of it. You know that obnoxious pair of sticky beard? He stole our jawbreakers. Okay, last 5 minutes.
See you later.
Last 5 minutes until midnight.
Professor Utonium.
Yeah, if you've never gone through the... Or, like... Well, it's not the original Undead quest line because World of Warcraft revamped all of their main story quest lines in 2010 just to kind of update things with the lore, which was really cool because, like, when you make a new character, your new character is just an average soldier in whatever faction you're doing. So what your average soldier is doing is different based off of the progression of the war, which was a really cool touch. That they updated that in 2010, you know, like 4 years after the game launched. Wait, no, 6 years after the game launched. They updated it. They progressed the storyline they just completely redid the main quests for everybody to reflect the advanced timeline. Which is really cool, and then they never did that again. I mean, I get it, you don't want to completely overhaul quests. because like if people want to have that older experience, you should kind of let that be. So that was a very controversial change. I think it was an amazing change though, because I've played the original quest lines and I've played the revamped ones. The revamped one is way better. It's the best content ever made in World of Warcraft. That 2010 update to the main quest is just insanely good. If you've never gone through World of Warcraft, look up like a Cataclysm era server and play it through that. That's the best way to play WoW, in my opinion. Because you don't have to deal with all of the loot grinding nonsense that was... well, I mean, you will, but nowhere near as bad as it was back in the earlier days of World of Warcraft. Because they really streamlined things. Not to the point of modern gaming, but it's a good mid-ground for having that World of Warcraft experience without having the nonsense of classic WoW, which I don't care what experience you're used to, that still sucked. Where the hell does this thing want me to go? How do I get over there? Alright, I only got like 3 minutes left.
Professor Plutonium, hang on.
What the hell? You can go back down here? Dude, I've never been back here before. What the heck is this place? What is that thing? That thing right in the center of my screen. Over there. What is this thing? What are these? Is this a squid? The hell? What is this place? Candy Cove 2? Where am I? I think it's used for events. I guess. Oh yeah, the Valentine's Day event. I totally forgot this place was here. It's the back end of Candy Cove. It's the most obscure location that you never end up into, except for this Lawbreakers and Jawbreakers Part 3. For one little section of it, you go grab this thing and immediately leave again. God, this is a weird place. I feel like I'm in a place I'm not supposed to be. I feel like I've made it to the Void Realms. Ah, dude, did you guys ever explore those when you were a kid? Because I did not. I had nothing to do with that as a kid. I know some people did. And then they would end up in the future tech square and get completely stuck. I heard all about that. Come on, get me up here. There we go.
Take care.
Did any of you guys... You haven't got to do that event yet. You started playing after it was over. I remember the last birthday bash they did. I think I streamed that one, actually. Yeah, I streamed during the last birthday bash they had. That was a lot of fun. Do you think they'll ever bring that back just as like one of those other timed events where they just bring everybody's character in and just have the party popper things?
Would you care to inquire
Oh yeah, we were here for that? The birthday bash? Yeah. I was here for that and the Valentine's Day event. I just wasn't streaming back then for the Valentine's Day stuff. I streamed like only a couple times during the birthday bash. That was earlier on into my channel, and I don't think I really posted about it in the Discord at all. It was just at the time I was streaming, and I didn't make a big deal out of it. It was definitely earlier on. What is this game? This is FUSIONFALL. This is Cartoon Network's MMO from 2008. So as you can see, these are the transport guys to help us fly around.
Okay,
This,
you know where I'm at.
these are the monkey minions of Mojo Jojo from Powerpuff Girls. It's a Cartoon Network game. See, this is Candy Beard, or Sticky Beard from Codename Kids Next Door.
What's your fancy, lady? Suit yourself, landlubber.
Fusion what? It's FUSIONFALL. This is a robot built by Dexter. It's all your favorite cartoons in one game. So yeah, I got number 5 here. I got Professor Plutonium and Demongo from Samurai Jack. Never heard of it. This is this guy's first time playing the game. Oh, I'm certain they have no idea what we're talking about. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Welcome to 2026. We finally made it. And we did not complete all the quests in the suburbs before hitting 2026. We made a good run of it though. We completed a lot of them. I'm surprised that we got all the ones in Genius Grove that we had, because that was a lot of quest chains to do there. Hey, we got all those done, the beautification mutation stuff done, all those nuclear plant things. Cleared out Sector V. While we didn't get all the ones done, we did a bunch of them. So I'll take that as a win. And I'm going to open up the sparkling grape juice. This thing. Do I have the sub registered yet? What sub? Oh, that thing over there. I think so. I can go back and check. Okay, give me a second. I need to open this thing up. Yeah. Alright, got my grape juice. Oh man, it's fizzy. Happy New Year! Yay! Let me set that down. Okay, let's turn in this quest. Alright.
What a mission!
Yay, Dancing Finnegan, thank you for the redeem. We did it, yay! Alright, let's get out to character selection. We did that one last quest. We did a good job. We accomplished so many things today. We did a butt ton of quests. We probably only have like 2 more going at it hard streams before we clear them all out. But Happy New Year. Thank you everybody who tuned in today. This is a lot of fun. I'm glad that you're all here for it. Happy New Year. Here's to another year of Fusion Fall and everything else we do on the channel. Don't forget to tune in on the 8th for the big announcement stream where we go over everything we're going to do for the next year. It's way too late at night for me to do all those announcements now. I'm tired as hell. And January is like our anniversary time frame for the stream, for the channel. Technically, the actual anniversary date's going to be the 28th, but I know I have the 8th off, so that's when we're going to do the actual anniversary stuff. And we'll go over all those types of things then, so be sure to tune in for that. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta, like... Hold on, where's the button for it? Okay, I'm gonna disable that for now. And we should probably raid into somebody. Is anybody live with Fusion Fall at the moment? Because if anybody's live right now, we gotta go say hi. Okay, who am I following that's live? Ball of Beans is live with Pokemon Legends Arceus. I know that they're in Prizzy Fight's Discord server. Okay, let's see who we should raid into. Also, if you aren't following the channel yet, follow. Shameless plug, I'm a sellout. Suck it up. Okay, let's see here. Okay, is anybody doing Fusion Fall? Let's search Fusion Fall. The odds of that are quite low, to be honest. I think we're the only one. Yeah, it's just us. Oh, maybe any other VTubers? VTubers who are small. Help other some small channels out. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's do that. If only there are Fusion Fall streamers. We need more Fusion Fall streamers. Let's go raid into somebody and tell them to play Fusion Fall. That's a good idea. Alright, who the hell is live right now? You guys got any suggestions? Please post them in the chat. I'm not opposed to just picking anybody at random, or if you guys want to pick somebody. I mean, Chai Spice is live right now, and I like their channel. Yeah, let's go right into them. They're pretty chill. That might be a nice one to fall asleep to, actually. They're pretty good about that. Yeah, let's go say hi. Now, Chai Spice is a Fox-themed VTuber, which is really chill. Alright, Shifty's gonna start streaming Fusion Fall soon, once they get everything set up. I'll have to start raiding into you then.